Yo, Max, a cab driver, your teeth in my fares, blood.
Nah, what do you mean? Have you started?
I'm a cab driver as well, you know, your teeth.
Nah, not everybody can be a cab fare driver, fam. No, not everybody can be a cab fare.
Yeah, but
listen,
I've got a 4-door as well, innit?
Yeah, but you ain't got the chain, you ain't got the hair, you ain't got the image and the look, blood. You get what I'm saying? What are you gonna pull out now?
Blood, you see that chain there, blood?
Yeah, it's turn up still. That's turn up still. Something like you're putting on one of them, like you're playing poker or something. You get me? But not everybody can be a cab driver, fam.
I might even chat to you and give you a cold interview. Talking all types of things like media, politics, knowledge is power. Remember, it's my view only. If you don't like it, come on, my house.
This world is coming to. Can't you see?
The bass is so high, I don't even know what tune it is.
What do you mean the bass is so high? Let me turn on the bit. Sorry, fam. I like that. People always complain about that in the back, you know. I didn't realise it was that bad, you know.
Jamaican thing, innit?
Is it? Is it that bad?
Yeah.
But you can hear the words though. See? What's in store for you?
You've got a subwoofer, innit?
Yeah, man. What this world is coming to. Wayne, what? Wayne!
There we go.
Hey, Wayne, not here we go. Not here we go, blood. The date today, let's get the date on right. Get the date right. Let's get the date right. Date is the 13th of October.
Of October.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tuesday the 13th of October. Make sure that's right. Let me document that. 13th, right, cool. All I've been doing, Wayne, is sitting and waiting. The 10th has gone past. I've been sitting and waiting for maybe an edited version, something to pop up in the news or something about the biggest gathering in history. Let me save my petrol now because you know, biggest gathering in history, like just
Gathering?
was the what would you call it then?
What gathering?
The march, blood, the Million Man March, blood.
The Million Man March.
Oh, Wayne, what are you saying? Wayne,
I'm not saying
20 minutes, like he smashed Martin Luther King's record, standard, smashed it.
Okay.
Yeah, done the thing. Like, with lack of, and then the lack of media coverage of this thing. Now, I don't know, like P. Diddy was out there, innit? Or what's his name, Puff? I don't know his name now, but he's out there, innit?
Yeah, Puff was there.
Yeah, we weren't there, we didn't go. We should have gone and been part of that big massive celebration.
Maybe
but
you should have went. I don't want to go.
You don't want to go?
I don't want to go for.
Bro, it's the biggest thing in history now with no, and something to get no media coverage. Like 200 girls up in Wolverhampton fighting like idiots over man. I mean boys, not man, because you don't fight over man.
I don't go to that either.
Yeah, you don't want to go?
I don't want to go to any of these ceremonial waste of time.
Right, why not? Wayne, we in!
Listen, I said a little few something on social media, but generally speaking, I've said from time marches is a waste of time. That's where I said this in one of my other interviews with you.
No, we didn't talk
Marching,
about the marching thing too tough, you know.
All right, look, marching, petitions, protests, waste of time.
Why?
Okay, I'm gonna.
Remember the big boy Farrakhan was there, you know, like you
So
know
what?
Farrakhan. I'll talk to people.
So what?
Alright, go on.
gonna-
We ain't spoke about this, Wayne. We haven't. I'll be real.
I'm gonna say it to you. I'm gonna break down to you why. First, before I even go into the Million Man March, let me just say why I don't bother with marching and protesting or whatever. Like, marching is a primitive way of trying to take action and get results. It doesn't even work. People don't even respect it. People don't respond to it. Nothing's been achieved because of marching, besides maybe what they did in the civil rights generation. But since then, marching ain't done jack. Now, I know someone's going to pull up some little random example and say, oh, well, we did this. It's done nothing. We had a march. When was the last Million Man March, bruv?
When Martin Luther King done it.
The Million Man March.
The Million Man March?
Yeah.
That was Martin Luther King done it. That was the last one.
Okay. Well, the last one Farrakhan was involved in. Yeah.
They tried. Oh yeah. They tried the little thing there, but it didn't.
The last one that Farrakhan was involved in. Yeah.
It didn't really give it that. It
was a big thing. But here we are again doing another march. It's almost like the objective of a march is to arrange another march. It's just repeating the same thing.
Do you believe so?
Yes,
Because
I
little
do
bits are
believe
coming up, like Jeremy Corbyn, like the Labour leader, yeah. Man's about the black thing, innit? It's on this thing, innit? Like, man's on this thing.
No, stop.
Man's.
No, stop. I'm getting vexed now. I'm getting vexed. I'll tell you why I'm getting vexed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't get vexed,
people love ceremony, a waste of time too much, and tokenism. So what if there's a crowd of black people together marching? And there wasn't just black people there, I saw. Like, so what if there's a crowd of people? What are you doing? What, are them a million people putting down $1 million each and setting up a black enterprise? No. They're not. Yeah? I saw Russell Simmons there. Now, this is where I'm going to dig into you conscious people.
But dig now, fam.
I'm going to dig, yeah? Dig. Russell Simmons was there. So we've forgotten about the sex tape that Russell Simmons did of Harriet Tubman. We've forgotten that.
Wow.
We've forgotten that.
Yeah, we've forgotten.
Now the joke is, yeah, I'm the one that's told that I'm hard on black women. I've been told that. I've been told that I'm hard. Wayne, you're a misogynist. Wayne, you're bad man. Wayne, you don't like women. Rubbish.
Are you stupid? You got one of the beautiful women, like, allow it, man.
I war. But anyway,
man.
Yeah, what I'm saying is this, yeah. Harriet Tubman, one of the most iconic black women in our history, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Russell Simmons made a parody sex tape of Harriet Tubman having sex with a slave master. Russell Simmons! And he was at the Million Man March, but you lot are sharing it. But you know what? Conscious people, they're like a CCTV camera, bruv. They delete their footage after 6 months and forget everything. They forget. And this is why I don't bang with the conscious people, bro.
But
yeah? But that's the truth, though. And I swear there was a part of the march when they were saying, and you should be worshipping your woman and rare tear.
Yeah. Lewis for saying that.
How much of them man there was even married to their baby mother? But we must worship. Shut up, man.
Pow. I'm leaving for the beat. Like, if you don't know about me.
And no, I'm just getting vexed because the thing is, yeah, it's older black men. They chat so much shit, bruv. Like,
do you think, look, Louis Farrakhan, he's a very civil, like.
Before you say that he does whatever, make sure you say what it is, because I'm going to ask questions, bruv.
No, I'm not going to ask questions, but you know what? I love a man that can speak well, you know? Especially when a black man can speak well.
Speaking don't mean nothing, bruv. The man builds mosques.
Yeah.
The man builds mosques.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
That's good. But he managed, look, come, Wayne, don't be like that, Wayne.
Bruv, like, you know what, yeah? This is another thing, yeah? You know, like how back in the day we used to dig on black Christians, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
We should kind of allow it now, because this is just as bad.
This is just getting worse now.
It's the same thing. There's no point even brushing black Christians now about how they're passive and all they do is just worship some white Jesus and put money in the collection plate. The conscious thing's the same thing, bruv. It's the same thing. And the Million Man March, said thing, bruv. So
what, you don't think nothing will be achieved from this, bro? Like, just look at the whole, just look at it from that, let's look at it from, you're not Wayne now, innit? You're not all nights Wayne. You're not all nights Wayne, yeah? You're just a regular dude, yeah? And you've seen all this, you don't think it has any impact at all or anything? You don't think like,
it's an attention-seeking fest. That's all it is.
But to get so many people under one roof, like, for once.
To do what?
People travelled, like, from far, you know, Scotland and all them things.
To do what? To be seen on the camera?
Up. Yeah. Hold that.
Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, thanks. I'm going to travel all this way just so I can take pictures. I can take selfies in my bathroom if that's the case, isn't it? So
what do you reckon, if you're in Louis Farrakhan's position, not in his actual position in terms of religious freedom, what would you have done there, big man?
I would have made sure that I spoke to every single performer that's making a certain amount of money and said, right, you know what, you got to put a bit of money aside so we can build this for our next generation of black youth. Good. And all these other people that are around you, they got to see you doing it and aspire.
That's what Omar Johnson was talking about very much.
And furthermore, another silver bullet I'm going to get to, yeah, because if anyone wants to say that Wayne's being a bit militant and a bit bad mind, Dr. Henry Clark said the same thing. I want you to YouTube Dr. Henry Clark and the Million Man March and see what he says. And me and him are saying the same thing. So if anyone wants to try to come at me and make it sound like boom.
No one's gonna come at you, it's your point.
No, they are.
No blood. I've done with the march thing, innit? It doesn't work.
Bruv.
It doesn't make no sense.
Someone's gonna watch this video. No, bruv. Someone's gonna watch this video at about 2 minutes and start sharing and talking. Because they're not gonna watch the whole thing. Just like these articles you be sharing and not reading. Yeah, I see you. Yeah. So Google or YouTube Dr. Henry Clark Million Man March and see what he says. Chapter.
Verse. Done. And
he died almost 20 years ago. So, and he was saying it then.
Exactly then.
So at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, I'm done with it. I'm done with the marches thing because I've got friends that are like older than me and they're on the marching thing. But again, I think it's just part of it's part of what they're so used to doing that they don't know how to update the game plan.
And that's what you think we're not doing. Like we're not
they're not updating.
Like computers, we're not updating ourselves. We're just letting our phones do it.
Man, we're using Ataris and old versions of Windows.
It, bro. Don't say them things. You can't You can't say them things.
Yes, man. I can say them things, bruv. You're talking about marching. Marching for what? Marching for reparations made a bit more sense.
Or else. That's what they said. Justice or
All right, okay. Or else. What's the else, bruv? What, take some selfies and put some hashtags on Twitter?
That's a good point still.
Or else what? Let me tell you something, bruv. And I'm not aiming this like in a racial way, yeah. Piss off an Arab man, he's flying a plane into your fucking building. Piss off a white man, well, he already kills fucking his own children and shit.
White supremacy.
But you know what they do, yeah? When you violate a black man, what's the punishment? What, a rap song and a tweet? So this all else thing don't mean nothing. Most of us are employed by white people, fam.
Nah, straight.
Yeah, like it's dead. Like really and truly, if we would have built an economy by now and we've got some kind of worthwhile resource, for example, we can be like, boom, you know what? Justice, or else guess what? We're cutting our supply of all the copper and the zinc that we got coming out of the Congo and you ain't getting none. That's what you should be doing. Guess what? No mobile phones are getting made.
We won't spend on Black Friday.
No, forget the Black. They're gonna spend on Black Friday, blood.
No, they won't. Come on, people, not spending on Black Friday.
Bruv, I'm talking about controlling a resource, bruv. We don't own a resource.
We're only consumers.
Most of us here,
we're just consumers.
Exactly. So that's why marching don't mean nothing, bruv. Jewish people don't march, bruv.
That's a good point. You sure? None of them will march.
Maybe they would march, but let me tell you something, bruv. They just need to say the word, bruv, and you ain't getting on certain TV networks ever again. Yeah, that's power, bro. Because and that's they own things.
That's the thing, again. That's what I want to touch on.
And you
there.
know the wickedest thing? There's more black people in this earth than anyone else.
But the power of the media, where no coverage was caught on it.
That don't mean nothing, fam.
What does that not mean? That of course that does, but wait, you can't say no
that's
media
attention
coverage.
Seeking. It's attention seeking.
So the man said no media coverage. No BBC, no nothing.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Let me put it to you.
Let
me put it to you in a different way. Yeah. I take a selfie of myself. I'm a chick. I take a selfie of myself. Yeah. Tits showing and everything. And I get bare tweets and bare this and that.
Okay.
And I say no media coverage, but I got 1,000 likes. Woo! Come on, man. Like, people need to grow up. Again, a lot of people, they think that getting attention is some kind of currency or an achievement.
Wow.
That's what it is, and that's why we're probably having this disagreement, because people out here think that just because people are looking at you, oh, look at them, that's a big thing. What are you doing? What did those million people do? What did they spend their money on? Like, did you actually leave and like make a plan? What's the plan next week?
No, I see Tariq, Teet Nasheed, cousin.
Ah, fam, that's the next thing. I swear he was bootlegging his thing. Yeah. That's another.
I was bootlegging his thing. Like, I don't want to go ham. I didn't want to go ham on man, but like I was like, wow, man's just gone there to use an opportunity to sell, man.
Him by his beard, bro.
He tried to be nice.
I would have dragged him by his dread, bro, if he did that to me. See, that's another thing, yeah. That's an older black man, yeah.
Older.
Yeah. And I mean, obviously, Tariq is a big man, but that's his thing that he's doing, and obviously used to feed his family. But this old black man is teeth in his ting and bootlegging it in the ting. It's disrespectful. I've been to certain events where I'm selling like all night stuff, and there's people selling like bootleg copies of 7 AM. And Hidden Colours and some other DVDs, and I'm like,
why?
Now I know who all these people are. That's another thing to all the promoters here that want to get all nights at your thing. Let me see that you're getting other people, that other vendors are selling bootlegs. I'm not coming to your thing. I'm not coming. That's power. That's an example. I'm not coming to your thing. I'm not down with the marching and the protesting. It's long. It's unsophisticated. It's dead. It's primitive. It's primitive. That's not how you fight white supremacy in today's world. Marching? Are you stupid? Bruv, if you piss off an Arab, he'll just raise the price of fucking petrol.
Simple.
Yeah? You piss off a black man, man's gonna march.
The boat. Like, what are you doing as part of All Nights? And well, you might not do it as part of All Nights. You might keep All Nights a separate entity. But what are you doing to say, all right, cool?
You have to have your team of people in business. Not every single person has to be in business, but you got to have a consortium of people that thinks the same way as you in terms of where you want to go.
And consortium, because everybody they know consortium.
Like a group of people.
Yeah, a group of people, like-minded.
Like-minded. Not all of you have to be in business. Some of you might work, whatever. But like, there's got to be some kind of people making moves in the family, in each household, so to speak. Yeah. So like, boom. You know what? You're a locksmith. You're a builder. You're a surveyor. Right. Cool. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this money aside, and we're gonna build this up so that in the future, if you get laid off from your job, you got this little thing. So if you get fired, then boom, you can still do this thing over here. That's how man them should be working. But man them ain't working like that. Let me tell you what man them are doing. Man them works. Got 2 baby mothers already. He's broke.
Ouch.
And then it's like, raw. I can't really do nothing. Because I got to pay this. I got to pay that. Like, man, most of us are just financially all over the place, isn't it? So you can't really build nothing. You know the amount of man I know that's trying to talk about, oh, Wayne, I want to do this with you or business or whatever. Man's got 5 youths, bruv. It's too late for you, bruv. Just look after your youths. Like, you have not got no time to build nothing. You should have been doing that before. And there's nothing wrong with that. Be a father, innit? But stop pretending that you can be a father.
Big. That's big talk. That is truth, bro. I like that.
Stop pretending you can be a father and be some kind of, I don't know, some business tycoon at the same time when you've got bare youths from bare different women.
No, 100%.
It's done for you.
No, 100%.
Just sell weed and done. Or get a job. Like, it's done. And same for the woman them. Stop pretending that you can work full time and be the best mother in the world at the same time. It's not going to happen.
No.
All that's going to happen is, guess what? You're going to have youths. You finish work at say 6. The kids finish school at 3. Someone else has got to look after them youths. By the time your kids all, 15, your child knows the lyrics to Blade Brown's mixtapes through and through, but don't even remember the rules that you set.
Ouch.
Someone else is raising your youth, the TV.
Straight.
You can't do it both at the same time.
In the system.
But again, the majority of women that want to argue with me on that, you know, they find out the hard way, innit? And then it's only when that sounds like I'm maybe a teenager. And then they come back and said, Wayne, you was right, you know. I'm like, yeah, thanks for agreeing with me when it's too late. Ooh.
No, it's true.
So, you know, but again, feel free to try it. But again, when we've got little things like that going on, you can forget the idea of building a community. But again, when you see these little march things and stuff, and you've got all these little discrepancies going on in your life, the march is the one thing that you can do to make it feel like, well, I'm doing something, but it's aimless.
So who do you think's benefiting more out of this whole thing now, this march thing now?
Farrakhan.
So his agenda's working.
Whatever
their agenda is.
Whatever that is. Just as far as I'm not going to sit here and act like Farrakhan hasn't done nothing good, you know. Because I used to actually be down with Nation of Islam like that. I used to go to the little mosque in Hinton Road and
big up the Hinton Mosque massive. I
stopped going for my own reasons. A couple business discrepancies as well and whatever else. But you know, like I stopped going. So I'm not knocking him completely, but you got to understand, yeah. Certain man ain't really making no moves that can help you, bruv. It's just as simple as that. But again, I know someone's going to hear this and think, oh, he just hates this group or he hates...
Nah, if it's the case...
Someone's going to say that, bruv.
Come we do business then, innit?
Yeah.
If it's the case, man, them are on this thing. If you're about this
it doesn't have to be just me. It could be...
I want to see some things.
Because it's like, basically, I just feel that the march is just an extension and a giant barbershop conversation.
Wow, giant...
That's what it is. And another thing, I feel that it's another way for certain entertainers just to boost their profile.
Oh, do you think so?
Yeah, but I'm going to say something a bit more close to home, and I'm going to mention names. Amarion, my dude, you said you didn't want to do the District Club no more because of what they did to the black girls and boycotted them.
Did he go?
Bruv, can we just keep it real? You wasn't boycotting them because you really cared about the black girls. You was boycotting them because you knew it would help your career. Because at the end of the day, we saw what happened at Stratford Rex. The place was empty, blood. No one ain't even fueling you no more. Like, Rick Ross couldn't even revive your career. So when you say you're not going District Club, don't make it sound like you're down.
What's that Icebox tune, innit?
Yeah,
so
bruv.
Cold. So cold.
I like you, though. I like you.
Yeah, you got moves as well. He's got moves, though.
I'm just saying, don't pretend that you're not going because of...
And Tishy Strider said he ain't doing it. He ain't going there.
Did he boycott doing tunes with Tayo Cruz?
Wow.
You said Tishy Strider. I'm just saying. I like Tishy Strider, by the way, so I'm not knocking you. But again, people need to understand how these little things are just used to kind of be a market employ. Because if you've got dwindling record sales or you're trying to increase your credibility around a certain group of people, you've got to do something that seems like you're down. A tender march, blah, blah, blah. White people do it all the time. You know what? The niggers don't really like us, so what we're going to do, we're going to put you here so we can get a bit more of endorsement. Get me? I mean, Hillary Clinton, she was doing the nay-nay.
When?
There was a post on Facebook of her doing, like,
It must have been some fake thing, like, it couldn't be her to actually whip.
What do you mean?
Nay-nay.
All Barack Obama and his wife were doing funny dances. That's how you get the black vote now. You do little things that seem like you're down with black culture and you get the black vote. Same thing, the Million Man March. That's why I don't do these things. Really. And again, I'm going to say it again. If you think I'm being bad, man, YouTube Dr. Henry Clark.
Do you hear what he said?
Million Man March. And see what he says.
He's
obviously saying it with a lot more specifics. But one of the terms that Dr. Henry Clark used was a ceremonial waste of time.
A ceremonial?
Dr. Henry Clark. So all you conscious, man, I know you know who Dr. Henry Clark is. I know you know.
You have to know who Dr. Henry Clark is.
No, but I know you know. So if you want to try and drop it, oh, Wayne's acting like the white man. What, is Dr. Henry Clark acting like the white man?
Pow.
He's the godfather for this thing. So, But anyway, if you want to keep on marching and
just march, just
and bun your, and get some dry foot and them thing there and some mash up foot bottom, then do it. Innit?
Doesn't make no sense.
But I ain't coming.
Well, this is Max the Cab Driver, and this is the All Nights Wayne. We love ranting though. Come in March, Rubai. Come in March though, Rubai.
You're a fool, blood.
Max the cab driver. If you need a lift, I'll take you there. I might even chat to you and give you a cool interview. Talking all types of things like media, politics, knowledge is power. Remember, it's my view and my view only. If you don't like it, come out my cab.